And we are live. Yay! Good night,
Yay.
Chipong. Good night. Good day on the other side of the world. Good afternoon or happy lunch hour to Germany and Austria. And good morning to the US. At this time, good night from this side. To everyone, we are here with these beautiful ladies who are amazing Pacific Islander digital entrepreneurs, and a guy um, who's here as well. He's actually in and out because of the internet connection, but thank you, Kindex, for coming on. We are so excited to be here tonight again with our Pacific Islands Digital Entrepreneurs Chat, live chat. And tonight we will be actually sharing our why. We do this monthly so that we can come and show up for our people, our families and friends who, maybe looking for a side hustle or, looking for another source of income. We are here to educate you, to inspire you, and to entertain you as well. So we'll start off by introducing ourselves and then going straight to our why. Tonight we'll be sharing our why we, started our business and why we decided to move online. So my name is Alberta. I brand myself as an islander girl because I am from a little island in Papua New Guinea called Bougainville. To be specific, a little more island called Buka. And I am currently here in Melbourne, Australia. I'm a mom of three boys. I'm also a proud digital business owner and a coach. I run this business now full time from the comfort of my home and around, especially my little stand and my family. I love it, and I'm so passionate about this journey and serving in a wider community as well. So, my biggest why did I start my business? Um, More than 5 years ago, when I had my third son, as a diaspora and immigrants, all immigrants who moms who are listening or who may be listening to this live, especially Pacific Islanders, when we are back in our home countries, we are blessed because we are around families that support us with our babies when we have a new addition, especially as a working class or professional mom. For me, it was challenging because I childcare was the option for me, and here in Australia childcare is a daily rate where I have to find 2 to 3 jobs to help me pay childcare and another job to pay my bills apart from that. So that's when I really made up my mind. I sat down with my husband and we talked, and I said, I'll be the one, staying home. Decided that I'll look after this baby from home and, um, let my husband work and support us. But then the reality hit when we were starting to be behind with bills. So I started telling myself, I can't be just sitting down here with this baby and expecting, a miracle because no one could understand what we were going through. And we don't have families here to support us either. So that is when I started thinking about online. I thought about I questioned myself, what are mothers, around the world doing, taking care of their babies? How are they coping with their bills and no income? So that's when I started searching online. I believe there was something online, but I didn't know how and where. And I never knew about this business. So I searched. I really did a good research on the internet, especially on Google, YouTube, and I came across a few online businesses. But then I didn't have an IT background. I'm from an accounting background and a nursing, but not as in building websites. So I don't have an IT background. So I thought I was going to study again to learn how to, create websites and do an online shop and this and that. But then I thought I shared it with my parents, and my mom yelled at me and said, Alberta, how long will it take you to study? You're studying, 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 studying. For how long? And you haven't done anything better for yourself. And I told my mom, no, I love studying. That is the way of getting away with what she said. But then I took it seriously on what she said. I said, yeah, that's true. Why am I did accounting, then went to nursing, then now I'm trying to study IT. And where am I going? It's, you know, so that's when I really prayed about something that could help me, bring an income for me. And this amazing opportunity popped up on my newsfeed on Facebook. I checked it out. It was too good to be true. The ad was actually from my now coach who's based in Sydney, Australia, who said, be your own boss. And I must say that I'm so grateful and I thank God that I saw that ad, because today that ad made me be my own boss today. And I'm so grateful that I chose this path. I did it, and now I am here with my amazing Pacific Island brothers and sisters. Thank you. Let's now move to Kindex. If you can share your, okay, I believe his internet has gone off again. We'll move to Marita. Bula Marika, and thank you for being here. Would you mind introducing yourself and tell us why you started your online business?
Bulavanaka, everyone. Bringing you greetings from my beautiful island home, Fiji. I'm Marida Vakadala, and I'm truly blessed to be here again tonight with my beautiful Pacific Island family and digital business owners and partners. I'm originally from Fiji, and I'm coming to you live from Nandi, situated here in the western side of the main island, Viti Levu. I am married, and I'm a mom to four boys. My background is in conservation and environment, and I'm a proud digital business owner, a mentor, and a coach in this wonderful and amazing digital business platform. I started my digital business journey back in 2021 during the height of the COVID pandemic. I was jobless then, and I was really looking for an opportunity to work online or to run a business online. And then I came across a news feed that was shared to me by my mentor who lives in the US. And, just being supported by her and my coach who is based in Canada gave me a lot of hope that this is the way forward. I actually wanted, just something enough to support my husband because I've been used to working, and my biggest regret was that I did not have any other support. I was more dependent on my full-time job. So it was a totally new chapter for me. It took me a while to watch the webinar that we all did. It took me almost a month just to give me that confidence that whatever I'm trying to venture on is legit. And I actually told my husband, and he gave all his support for me to go on, do my research, and find out if this business can help my family. My biggest worry was my family. I really wanted my husband back in because I have a family full of boys, and I really wanted him back so that we can be a family and be a present parents to our children. My job and his job requires a lot of traveling, and we've missed out a lot of our milestones, their milestones. And as my children were growing, most of the time they were being raised by my parents. And during this time, during this COVID pandemic, my dad, my mom, they were, they really needed help. My dad was really sick. So it gave me a lot of, a thought that it cannot carry on this way. I need to look after my children. I need to give up things that I've been concentrating on and try and focus on my children. And when this business was presented to me, it was just, it came at the right time. And I always treat this business as an answered prayer, because it is a game changer for my family. So after a year of running this business, I started gradually, because one of the things that pulled me back was that I did not see any Fijian in the community. But I'm so thankful, I'm truly blessed that I met these beautiful women. And I can honestly say that Alberta was one of the my sisters that gave me the confidence to do this live stream. Even though I came from a teaching background, talking to children was something else. Talking to my students was something else. But talking on live as such was something that I really struggled with when I did my first live with Alberta. But thank God I met this beautiful Pacific Island family that gave me the confidence to stay on. Other than that, I would have left. But today, I'm so thankful that my why has changed a bit. It has not only that I've been focusing on my family, it has extended to a certain stage that I feel that this business needs to be shared to our people, to the Pacific, all over the globe. And I'm truly blessed that that mustard seed of faith that I planted in 2021 has now been rooted, and now it's already being fruiting successfully. And today I can say confidently that this business has brought back my husband home. So he's a job quitter now, 14 years being away from our family, 14 straight years of working abroad as a licensed aircraft engineer. Today he's a stay-at-home dad, doing this business full time and helping me out in the family, while I'm every now and then that I'm doing coaching calls, when I'm doing mentoring work, he's doing the other side of looking after the family. Now that I have my mom with me, she's not been well for the last 4 months. I'm truly blessed that I have this business with me that does not take me away from the comforts of my home. I can actually run this business from home, look after my mom, and help out with my children. So today, I'm really blessed with this time freedom to be with my family, to have my husband back, and to enjoy life more. Giving back to the community. Now he's a full-time ministry worker. He's currently away visiting families and church members. And I'm truly blessed that this is something that we are really passionate about. We are being brought up in Christian families, something that we've been rooted with. That's whatever that we're going to plant with a lot of faith, watered with a lot of faith, that this business is going to grow. And I'm truly blessed that the roots has now extended to other families. Now that I see that my business partners, I see my team growing, earning, it gives me a lot of joy knowing that that small mustard seed of faith that we planted, a few years ago has now, has extended to other families. So my biggest why is still my family, but now that I have extended my why to help more of my people, help out a lot of people that need time freedom and financial freedom. I believe that a lot of families today are facing, there's a lot of problems about families, there's a lot of social problems surrounded by family, but I believe that this business can bring families together. They can run this business together as a family, then being apart from each other. So, for those that are listening in this live stream, and for those that will watch the replay, check it out for yourself. It can happen to me. If it can bring back my husband, bring back my family, give me back that time freedom, and I know it can work for you as well. So from that small craving of that small portion of salary to have. I'm truly blessed that now I have surpassed my salary from my normal job. It's more than enough. I can still feed my family, can pay bills, and support community and the ministry that we are in. So I give back to God all the glory for the opportunity to be part of this amazing business community that has brought my family back together again. So thank you so much again, Alberta, for this time. Pinat.
Pinaka, thank you, sis. And I must say that I just want to say thank you to you as well. I still
Thank you.
remember those lives were like, oh my gosh, are we gonna do it? We're going through this, and I believe that seed we planted has, it's growing and it's growing and it's passing on to others as well, which is amazing. So thank you so much, Marita, as well, for that
Pinaka.
inspiration, support, and congratulations to you and your family reuniting again back, especially your husband and father to your boys being away for 14 years and now being a job quita. It's something to celebrate and thank God for. So thank you and congratulations again.
Thank
Let's
you,
move
Naka.
to Kindex. Kindex, can you hear us? Brother, I'm so sorry. Can you introduce yourself? And yeah, while the internet is still good. And okay, he's gone off again. So we'll move to Joycelyn since Joycelyn is also having internet connection issue. Thank you, Joycelyn.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you for hosting this live. Good night, everybody.
Did we lose you? Okay.
Yeah, connection is really bad. I was going to. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
All right, thank you. Yeah, I was just saying thank you for being our inspiration. Both of you have um gone to the level that I would say um much higher than everybody, but we see you as an inspiration. So I'm so grateful that you both of you have been part of our journey as well. So thank you very much, everyone. Good night, wherever you are. I'm coming to you live from beautiful Medang province here in Papua New Guinea. I am based in Eastern Highlands. Um, Currently here for my studies and coming to you live from here. My name is Joyce. Originally from Bougainville. Mom, I work full time as a teacher and I run my business as a side hustle. I've started more than 4 years ago as well. My biggest why to do this business is um, to have it as a side hustle, as you know that the prices of goods and services, cost of living is very high. And being a teacher and living in Papua New Guinea, we all know that teaching job is a job that teachers do not get very high salary, very big salary. So it was a challenge. It is a challenge living in another province away from home. And, I tried buying and selling things, but that did not work, or it caused a lot of frustrations. So I had to stop. Anyway, um, while doing that, I came across an ad that I didn't even know that it was an ad. And I watched that ad. I reached out to Alberta, who who is in Melbourne and was at Melbourne that time. And I had to watch and ask questions, and I was led to watch that free webinar. So after watching it, I've seen that, this business is flexible and I can do it. I work full time. I am always busy, but because it is flexible, I can do it. And the other thing that really caught my attention is, this business can be passed on to children. It can become a legacy. So I thought of doing it while my children are still young. Yeah. So anyway, the journey is really good. I've come a long way. 4 years is too long already. If it was not working, I would have already gone. The business is amazing, and like what we have heard already from Coach Marika and Coach Alberta, this business is really, really a blessing for those of us who have joined already. And it's not only helping us, but when we are sharing the business with the others who are also joining this business through us, we are also blessing other families, blessing other people's lives. So it is really, really good. So if I can do it, those of you who are watching, you can do it too. You can either do it full time because it's all flexible, or part-time alongside your full-time job, or you can do it full-time as well. If you're somebody who is at home with your families, your children, you can do it as well. Or if you are studying, you are traveling like me, you can take it with you anywhere. You do it from anywhere and anytime. That's one thing that is really good. It's portable. You can take it with you anywhere and anytime. Yes, you can do it. Thank you so much, Coach Alberta. I'll stop here, otherwise my internet might cut off.
Thank you, Joycelyn. Thank you. And yes, to those that are working full time, you've heard Joycelyn. She's a teacher, mom, still running this business as a side hustle while working full time. And yeah, definitely it's working. And I know paycheck is never enough, especially we've seen COVID happen, things happened. It's always good to have a side hustle. Um, because if something happens, at least you have something that you call your own and you own yourself, and especially it's online. Yeah, so thank you, Joycelyn, for that. Congratulations on leading the teachers and those that are still working as well. Kindex, let's move to you now that you're here. Can you introduce yourself and tell us why you started your business? You can go ahead, Kindex. Introduce yourself and tell us your why. Okay. Can you hear us?
Maybe his internet is, he cannot hear us. We can move on
That's
to another.
Let's move to Ruth. I know you're gonna go soon to pick up your daughter, so can you hear your introduction and your biggest why?
Thank you, Susalva, the coach, and thank you to all these faces here. So Marika from Fiji, two sisters from Europe, Kathy and Pat. Our faces on Thursday nights, Sister Joyce and Rhonda and other sister from New Zealand. Thank you. My name is Ruth. I am from Papua New Guinea, and I live here in Brisbane. I'm a mom, and I am a support worker. So I do most of my HK work around here. So it's my Monday to Friday work. So I work every day, and I am enjoying the journey on this because most times on my weekends I am doing this online. So like it really helped me take my half time going around doing window shopping. That's one thing the business that really helped me out with time management. Anyway, but my biggest why I started this business, it's a long story, but I'm just going to cut it short. So when my daughter and I moved up from Melbourne, we were living down there when I lost my partner. We were down there. Then we moved up to Brisbane. So I mean, not really Brisbane. We were outside Brisbane in Ipswich. So it's like 45 minutes drive from the main Brisbane city. So when I moved up here, like, I had no families, like Papua New Guinea, when you are in Papua New Guinea, like everything is there, family, babysitting, you can do anything, like the child is taken care of by niece and, family, aunties and everything else. So anyway, moving to Australia was lonely when I left to go to Melbourne 2016. So it was a lonely place for me to be down there myself. And then I lost my partner same here when we moved to Melbourne. So anyway, I stayed, and then we come here up in Brisbane. It's another lonely place because I didn't have any family. So it was me and my daughter. We got we had a place. We bought a place. So I moved up here, and then I didn't have a job. Like, I wasn't working in Melbourne. So coming to Brisbane, I wasn't working as well. So I was looking for something to do, because I was thinking, all right, the only person that supported me when I was going to Melbourne, passed on. So I'm thinking, who's going to support me next? So that was my biggest fear, that I really wanted to find something to support myself and my daughter. So, I started looking. I actually didn't look for a job a business on Facebook or something on Facebook. I was just scrolling, normal things, trying to see a couple of posts from family and friends because, social media is the main, platform you keep in touch with families, and everybody at least spend something to buy data to go in there to do something, do post or all those things. So before I started the business, I didn't know that the Facebook will be the platform that you will learn to earn, something like that. So when I came across to the head on Facebook, because I was spending time, looking through the post, seeing all these arguments from A to B and all the nonsense they posted. So within that time, I saw this head popping up on my newsfeed. So this is where, like, everybody, so we all come through the same process. So people, if you're watching us live, like, everyone is saying, oh, we come up to this, we just found the head on Facebook. So some people might wonder, what are they what are they referring to, or something like that. So, same thing, like, the head popped up on the face on the news feed. So that's when I, like, the person who was on this head resonate with me. Like, she was saying, I am this, I'm a single mother of 3 and I'm doing this business as a side hustle. And if you are someone like me, you can do this. And that had really got me that night. I tell you, I didn't sleep. And I just messaged her. I said, okay, what sort of business is this? And she said, oh, this is something you can help yourself, as a side hustle if you don't have a job, or if you have a job, you can do part-time. If you, really want to do something at the side, then this is a good, place for you. So I actually got to, like, I spent probably 2-3 hours, like, questioning her, how this works anyway. So the good thing, I hesitate to do a membership, and she paid for my membership. And she said, just come in. She said, you just come in and check it out. If you're not sure, if you think that this is not yours, then she said, you can just go out. So, that was like, and I thank God for her too. Like, she was like a sister there, trying to direct me to this path. So she paid the registration fee, and yeah, of course, I paid her back. So then I watched the replays of the webinar. Oh my God, it just took me hours, took me days to understand this webinar. Like uh, now that I'm in the business, like some people, these are my leads, right? They're coming back to me and said, "Oh, how does this work? Can you just briefly tell me how the business works?" And I'm thinking, if you watch the webinar that when he mailed to you, you need to watch that to understand the business. Like we can't tell you, we can give you information, but if you're a person that you just don't want to read, you don't want to watch, you don't want to understand, and you want to shortcut into things, you will not do this, I tell you, because you have to watch the webinar, you have to read what's given to you. Like, most of the emails are coming to you with lots of this information. So this business will really test your patience, really test you, what type of person you are. So like when I watched the webinar, it just blew my mind. I said, okay, now that I'm in the business, I'm seeing the person, the founder of the business, and I'm just so thankful. I'm more than 4 years, but I am still going. I'm still positive on this journey. I'm not giving up because I didn't start there to give up. I made my decision to to do something for myself. So yeah, my biggest why is for my family. So yeah, that's why I started the business. So thank you so much, Susalberta.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you. And you've made the best decision for yourself. I believe, a lot of people go through that as well when they move away from their home or even living away, and then they lose someone that you depended on, especially. You gotta, start something or start somewhere. So even like to those that are watching, I encourage you to start something because maybe your husband or your wife may be the breadwinner. And if you're home, I encourage you to start something because one day that job will be taken away or that person will be taken away. You will, be lost. And so this is one of the things that you can start slowly. You can start small and build it slowly. And I really congratulate Ruth for taking that step forward and now enjoying it with your daughter. Um, thank you. Now let's move to Mele. I believe Mele is in and out because of the internet connection. So let's give her a chance. Can you please introduce yourself and share why you started your business?
Good evening, everyone, and good evening to the viewer who are watching us from wherever you are. And also my team, good evening. It's good to see everybody. And my name is Mele. I'm a nurse, registered nurse, and I'm working in Alice Springs in Australia, but originally I'm from Tonga. I was born in Tonga, and now I'm living in Australia. Why I am doing this business? I think 2 years ago, I was looking for something because I'm close. I really want to retire, and I'm close to that age of retirement. And I was start looking for something. I don't want to retire and stay home and do nothing. I want to do something. And when I'm looking at the same time, I pray and ask God to help me to find something like a business that can easy for me to retire to. I can stay at home and do this business. And suddenly, and I knew this is from God. He answered my prayer, and suddenly I saw one of the ad. I just clicked on Facebook, and the ad came on Facebook. This is for one of our coach here Thank you, Arpita. And I click on that one. And when I click that one, it need to do my to put my email and my name, because I really need something to do. I put my email straight away, and I come across with the webinar, and I watched the webinar because I was around the time I was hungry for something, and I watched when I finished the webinar. And I did my registration, 149. And from there, step by step, and here am I. I love this business. And at the same time, I'm working, but my planning to retire next year. And now I'm a business owner, and I love this business every day, but I'm not doing this business all the time, every day, because I'm working full time. I can do this business whatever time I'm available, because this business is very flexible. You can do the business whenever you available, and that's what is happening. Yes, that's my plan for next year. I will be retired and doing this business full time. And thank you for everybody who listening to this business, talking. Thank you very much. Thank you, Alberta.
Thank you, Mele. Thank you again. And yeah, I believe you did the right thing by making that step forward and starting your business before you retire. And you know, those that are reaching retirement, do not wait until you retire and then start your business, because while you still have an income and while you still have this energy and the flexibility, I encourage you to build it now. And then while it's kicking off, by then, you know, you are also ready to retire. So there's a lot of people that are sitting on the fence. They think that, oh, I have 2 more years to work, or I have 3 more years to work, then I'll retire and then start that business. You will regret, you know, in 3 years' time, or 4 years, or 5 years' time, when you retire, thinking, oh my gosh, I should have started this, you know, when I was still working, like Mele is doing. She's enjoying this, she's loving it, she's learning. And it's never too late to start something at this age. So congratulations, Mele, again. And yeah, you can go back to work now because I can see you at work. Let's move to Rhonda in Madang. Thank you.
Good night, everyone. Thank you, Alberta, for hosting this. And this is my first time to come here and join you, ladies. Thank you so much. My name is Rhonda, and I'm coming live to you all the way from Madang, beautiful Madang, Papua New Guinea, north of Port Moresby. Thank you for hosting this. I've been in this business for the last 4 years, and I'm working full time. And I'm loving my job. I love what I do. I'm a lecturer and a physiotherapist, and I love both my jobs. At the same time, juggling 2 jobs, and at the same time trying to do this side business. Because like what Mele said, I was also looking for retirement. I don't want to finish from this job and going back home and relying on my family and my one talks for money, or they might be asking me for money. So that's not the plan I want. Also for my, giving back to my community, and I love to travel as well. And I was also supporting my nieces and nephews for their school fee. So I felt like, no, this is too much. That's a lot of pressure. Working one-time job, and it's risky too. So we need to look at another plan, at least invest somewhere as well. And I was not looking for any physical business as well. I was thinking about digital business, because I said, if I do any physical business, I have a lot of relative, extended family. They will always come and ask me for money. So why don't I do something that is hidden away in the clouds so they don't know? So that's where I search online. I was searching, and then on my news feed, I saw my mentor's the link. So that's where I said, no, I'm gonna take it up. So I watched the webinar, and I saw her name, and coincidentally, we work in the same faculty and we sit in the same department. I said, okay, that's it. Kathy, if you're starting, that's it. I'm joining you. So I didn't think about it. I just took the risk and paid my 149, and that's it. That's where I started. But my journey is slow because I'm too busy working. I have less time for my business, and I have my own timing. So I know that my time will come to reach the next level in the business. That's where this year I felt like, no, I have to do something. I shouldn't be sitting there. What if retirement is up? What am I going to do? I don't have enough income to support myself. That's where I said, I put my foot down and I said, no, I have to do this business seriously, because I want to do this as my plan A. Working full time, it's really stressful, especially in the university. We work during, daytime. In the evening as well, we bring our job home and we have to work as well. So it's really tiring for me as well. That's where I starting this business, and I'm serious, and I'm telling myself, no more looking back. I'm moving forward. Yes. So that's my story. And thank you so much for having me here. We shall,
Thank you. Thank you,
work
Brenda.
together and build this region as well, giving back to our community.
Thank you
Thank
so
you. Back to
much.
you,
Thank
Alberta.
you. Thank you, Rhonda. And I really want to congratulate you for this. You're doing two jobs, serving at the university and, still building your business on the side, and as a retirement already, which is amazing. And I loved how you said you didn't think about building any traditional business because family will come na pinisi money na credit law business, and I've done that part already. I know how it feels when you're trying to start something. Families think that that's the business. Now they can go and ask money for school fees, money for food. Nah, they forget that it's a business. So moving online was, I believe, your best option. So keep going. You will get there one day. Let's move now to Patricia, who's another teacher coming all the way from Germany. Thank you, sister. The floor is yours.
Okay. Hello, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. It was so inspiring. Really nice to hear everybody's testimony or their reasons. And I'm so glad that we are many teachers here. Pacific Islanders, we have so many teachers. So why not? We can also run a side hustle besides our teaching jobs. My name is Patricia. Like we all said, I come from Morobe province in Papua New Guinea, and I live in Germany with my family. We have two sons. I'm a teacher by profession, and I teach part-time here in Germany. I was thinking, I would stay as a teacher until the end of my life. I never even imagined running a side hustle. That never came into my head, never. I thought, side hustle? No, this is only for people who are tech savvy. So being a non-tech savvy, I never thought about getting into that area. And when my journey started, when COVID hit, I thought, oh my God, my teaching job will be taken away. Now what else? I will be left with nothing. Where will I earn money to support my family also and support myself here? And I always use Facebook just to communicate with my friends. Like Ruth said, that was my medium, to reach my family, to see what they're posting, pictures, and never ever imagine that you can use Facebook to do business. That was so strange for me. Like everything was so new. Being not a tech savvy person, you never even imagined that you would get into this. So like everybody else, all the classrooms closed. Students had to stay in their own homes. How do you reach them? Now we, as teachers, are told we have to shift overnight to doing teaching online. Oh my God. I thought, how will I do this on my computer, on my laptop? You have to learn all these things. So while I'm trying to learn this, I saw an ad about doing business online. How? So, like it was so overwhelming for me. I thought I would never get into that area. But while I was learning to teach online, I saw this opportunity and I thought, okay, maybe there's a chance of running a business online. So I didn't tell my family, this is something too crazy for everybody to understand in the family. We have people who are skeptic. We are also skeptic, but I decided, no, I'm not going to let my skepticism, stop me from taking a bold step and try this out to prove to myself. I wanted to prove to myself. So I did it, secretly. And later on, I had to tell the family that, hey, I'm doing this. Okay, just do your own thing. But when I entered this community, I found all these beautiful sisters. First person I found, Alberta, of course. She already started a group of Papua New Guinea community, and I thought, wow, there are Wantoks here. So I was so happy that I'm not going to be alone, and found out that there's a big community of business owners already here. So you have this support coming in, and that gave me the confidence to drive, to strive in this business. And to as mothers, I met people of all different kinds of professions, and running this digital business. And this is something mind-blowing right from the beginning. And as you get along, you progress at your own pace. So if you're going to be running this full-time or part-time, or if you're going to go on holidays, it doesn't matter. You're not going to let this stop you or hold you back. When you have your time, you can run it. So that was something that I was very happy to do, because it was flexible. If I can sit home and do this online, and if the students are not there, then it's all right. And if I have time, then I can run the business. If I'm busy with my family errands, it's all right. You are your own boss. So being a teacher, you have the headmaster that you can report to, but in this digital business, you are your own boss. So you report to yourself. You can reach out to the others and ask for help, and you work together. So I found that, like all our, the tools are there in our digital business. I thought, how am I going to run this? Everything is there. So I learned about all that helped me. I only have to have my laptop. So, that inspired me. Wow, I need to go and upgrade my laptop. These things you forget about doing, but when you run this digital business, it helps you to learn more about tools that you can upgrade yourself and develop with your own, with knowledge. You learn more, and you move forward. We have viewers, people are watching us and thinking, how is this person able to do this, that? we learned all this from our business. So we want to encourage people who are watching. We want to inspire them. That's why we come online and to, it's like teaching. Sorry, we are teachers, but we are still inspiring online too. So we want to show you people that it's not only being a teacher that you can learn. You can be, you can have any other profession and you can still learn, and you have to be open. If you start thinking that, oh no, I'm not going to do this, then you're stopping your own progress, you're stopping your own development. And we never envy others. If our Susa Marika and Susa Alberta and Susa Joyce or Kathy, Ruth and Mele, everybody, when they go progress in their business, we cheer each other. Rhonda, when we all, when they all progress in their business, we cheer each other. We never allow envy to stop us, hold us back. We cheer each other because we are all in the same journey. So I have learned a lot, like being, you access all this, you access learners, you access students, and you also access clients. So in our digital business, we are accessing people from all over the world, globally. This is unbelievable. I'm not only reaching out to people within my vicinity, I'm reaching out to people all over the world. So this is something so big. Balance. I found balance. You can balance your family life, you can balance your teaching, you can balance time also for your digital business. So you can maneuver time around your work. And yeah, that's the nicest thing that I found about doing this. And I would like to encourage people who have been thinking about this, all for a very long time. Maybe you have been thinking you're a teacher and you can you can stay as a teacher until the end. No, you can run a side hustle also. And it's online. It's not going to take up your time. Anytime, the time is in your hands. Yeah, okay. So thank you very much. This is from me, and Susa, back to you, Alberta.
Wow, thank you, Patricia. Thank you so much. And I just want to say congratulations on inspiring us with your story. As a teacher, I can still relate when you said you thought that your teaching career was the only passion you're gonna, die with. And I remember my late dad, he was a teacher, and he never did anything else. Every time I told him for us to start something, a business, he would say no. I can't do that. And that's, I believe a lot of teachers still have that mental, not teachers only, public servants, I would say, people that work for the government, they still have this thing in the back of their mind that that's the only job they have. They can't, serve elsewhere. So in here, we are serving a wider community. That's something that we explore wider, apart from our profession. And I encourage, anyone else who, if you're a teacher or you're a nurse or you're a doctor, try to serve in a wider community as well, worldwide, instead of just in one little area that you serve your clients. So thank you for that, Patricia. Let's move now to Austria. Thank you, Kathy. Good to have you back here after a long holiday. Welcome back.
Thank you so much, ladies. And our brother is out already. Yes, thank you so much. Coming live to you now from Austria. Now I'm also from the South Pacific. I'm from Papua New Guinea as well. To be specific, I'm from two parts of in Papua New Guinea, two provinces in Papua New Guinea, that is Bougainville and Morobe. Now, for myself, I am the eldest in the family. After graduating from Divine Word, I studied at Divine Word. I studied tourism. And then after graduating from that university, I worked in the industry, tourism industry. So like in life, I always think that life is you school and then you finish studies and then you work and that's it. At the end, you retire and then you can start something after you retire. You work for yourself after all. But after going through the experience of working for others, I don't last for more than 2 years. There is always something that happened that I always leave the work and I go and find another work again. And to find another work again, it takes a while. I've been struggling with this for a while and I'm like, I think I should work for myself. I should do something for myself. So what I did was I tried registering a business name back home and I decided that I have to start up something for myself instead of going through this cycle. I got tired of this cycle of working for not more than 2 years and then I had to go and look for another work again. Hello. Yes. So after a while, I said, this is enough. I registered a business name back home with IPA. And then sometimes you can make your own plans, but God always has the last say about your plans. Yes. So we actually moved here during the pandemic. My husband is from here in Austria, and we had a son. He's 6 years old now, and he just started his school. So when we moved here, he was like 1.5 years old. And moving to a new country, it's a challenge as well. You have to start all over again. And adding on to that, in here, everyone don't speak English. If you live in the big cities like in Vienna, I think you will be lucky enough to find yourself a job with English speaking. But throughout the 3 countries here, Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, they all speak German language. So everyone that comes here have to go through processes. They have to really know how to speak the language before you could have a chance to find a job here. So when we moved here, it was in the pandemic. So everyone loses, job. They're back home, and like we also experienced that as well, everyone. So I've been like at home, looking through Facebook, like what Susa Ruth was saying. During pandemic, you stay at home and you look for people to communicate with, and that's where you go on through social media. And that was when I came across one of our business partners again, or One Talk again, and I followed it through, and then I decided to sign up on one of the business partners' website to check out this business. I see that you cannot lose anything, just your name and email address. And that is when I went in. And that was 4 years ago. I'm really grateful that I took that step. I wasn't ready. I even talked to my husband and he was like, skeptical about that, but I go for it. And I'm so grateful that within this 4 years, 4 years period, I've seen grown in myself. Mentally, spiritually as well, and physically as well, and in the business as well. Yes, through this business, as the eldest in the family, I continue to look after my family back home. Through this business, it's a blessing. And like we said already, everyone's journey is different. And we are following our journeys. Yes, and now, Susa Ruth mentioned about when she watched that workshop webinar, and she was so amazed when she saw the founder of this business, the system that we are using. The business itself, it's over 50 years old. It was there before the internet, but we didn't know about it. Up until now that internet come on, internet is like 30 plus years, but this business that is at the back of us is over 50 years, half a century, just imagine. So now I found out about that. And also the system that we are using, it's 9 years old now. And it is connected through this internet that we are all, we all found out about this business. And we are sharing this opportunity with everyone. So yes, I'm so grateful for that. And I went home. I had 2 weeks holiday. I was off on internet, no internet connection. But I'm so grateful that because I had this business, it runs on automation. Even though I'm on holidays, I'm out of internet, business still give me results. And when I'm there, I'm not only, only relaxing, whatever that I am doing, I'm recording it. And then when I come online, I share it with my followers as well. This is something that, when you're in this business, you could make use of that. When you're out of internet, you can create something, being creative, and you come online and then you share about it as well. So I've been doing that. And yes, I'm so grateful for that. And now in next month, from 1 month from now, myself and Susan Patricia, we will be having our conference here in Italy, in Rome. So we are really looking forward to attend that. And when we go there, we will also meet the founders of this online business as well. So we are really grateful for that as well. So we're looking forward to that. So that's it, all about it. Thank you so much. Susan Alberta, back to you.
Wow, thank you, Katie. Your story is inspiring as well. It's good to connect here from the other side of the world. Even though we're one talks, we learned and connected through this business, and we started, learning, and now a family in this community. One of the things that Katie have mentioned is traditional. When she started her traditional business, she can't move it to Europe where she is currently. So to those traditional business owners, we encourage you to maybe incorporate your business with your traditional business, so that in the case of something happens to your traditional business, you have an online business. And the good thing is you can take this business with you anywhere and everywhere you go. You move around the world as well. And I love how she said the connection. We use the internet now to run this business, and we see results so quickly because of social media platforms. Before this business existed, we didn't know about it because it wasn't shared until, I believe, the internet was there, but still it wasn't something that one of us did or any Pacific Islander did that we saw until COVID hit. And that's when all this, people started working online. More ads were coming on social media platforms. We were all glued to our social media, especially Facebook, trying to communicate with families, trying to check the news feed on who's dying of COVID or who lost their jobs, all this. And then it was amazing. It was a blessing in disguise as well that this business came through on Facebook during that time. We were on lockdown as well. And I say that it's all God's plan with this, and I thank God for this opportunity. And, all the best in your Gather and Grow in Rome. I'm sure you learn a lot as well. One of the good things as well is we meet online, but we also do physical meetups. Like I met Marita in Melbourne. We didn't have a lot of time this year. I didn't even take a photo. That was something that I regretted. The time was just running like this. And the moment I'm looking to take photos, we're like out again to do another thing. So amazing thing that happens here is we are working together, supporting one another. And as Pacific Island brothers and sisters, family, we're here to support you as well. If you're looking for that opportunity, come out, register with your name and email, do the things that we did, that we've just shared, by firstly going and watching our live webinar. So our free webinar is tomorrow again. Our Melbourne time will be 10 a.m. If you haven't got the link, you can see we all have websites here. The only way to get information through this business is through our websites. All our websites are here, starting with www. It's a new thing in the Pacific, and we try to educate you all that this is the new trend for business moving forward. So you have to get accustomed to that our doorway or entry way to this business is through the website. by clicking on any of our websites. You choose any one of us and register with your name and email. And please, we encourage you to go and watch that free 90 minutes webinar. It's free. Educate yourself, learn about it. It's not something, it's not a get rich quick business. It's something that you can watch, plan around, talk to your husband or wife about. I tell you, when I found this, my husband was so skeptical, but I am thankful and I thank God that he became my business partner 2 years, after. And it was because he went to watch the webinar as well. So if you have a husband as well or a partner who's skeptical, encourage them to go and watch the webinar as well. Until then, we will see you on our next Pacific Island live chat again next month in October. But for now, thank you so much, ladies. Thank you to our brother Kindex as well. Sorry we couldn't have you because of internet connection, and all our Pacific Island brothers and sisters as well. We will make this happen again next month. Good night from Melbourne.
Good night from Brisbane.